What if I told you there's an island where the beaches look photoshopped, the air smells like cloves and cinnamon, and your biggest problem is deciding whether to snorkel with dolphins or nap in a hammock? Now, what if I told you that same island was once the center of a brutal global empire? Welcome to Zanzibar, where paradise has a past and the present. Oh, it's spicy. Stick around, because we're diving into ancient sultans, blue lagoons, secret islands, and the single most overrated beach on the island. Yep, we're naming names. Zanzibar isn't a country, but it is where your Instagram dreams go to retire in luxury. Technically part of Tanzania, this semi-autonomous archipelago floats off the coast of East Africa, like a misplaced slice of the Maldives. But with more character, fewer influencers, and stronger cocktails. The main island is called Unguja, but literally no one outside of a local textbook says that. And when people say Zanzibar, this is what they're talking about. There's also Pemba Island and a few dozen islets, but for this guide, we're focusing on the main attraction. Imagine if the Indian Ocean and the Arabian Peninsula had a baby, and then that baby was raised by Swahili fishermen, Portuguese sailors, and Omani royalty. Zanzibar is where minarets rise next to turquoise seas, where call to prayer echoes through stone alleys, and where the seafood is so fresh it probably dodged your fork twice before giving up. It's slow, it's warm, it's deeply layered. Zanzibar isn't the kind of place you just check off a bucket list. It's the kind that changes your list entirely. Let's break it down. Stone Town, the old soul of the island. A labyrinth of coral stone alleyways, carved wooden doors, rooftop bars, and history so thick you can trip over it. Ideal for culture lovers and mild claustrophobics. Nungwi, north. White sands, no tides, and beach bars that forget to close. Perfect if you came for the sunsets, scuba dives, and just a tiny bit of tipsy regret. Paje and Jambiani, southeast. Kite surfing heaven. Backpacker friendly. Chill, artsy, and very, I quit my job to find myself, energy. Madamwi, northeast. Quieter, upscale, and very, I just need to reset my soul in a private villa vibes. Pro tip, avoid booking your entire stay in one place. The island changes flavor every 20 kilometers. Mix it up. This is where Zanzibar gets spicy, literally and figuratively. Get lost in Stone Town, on purpose. Forget Google Maps. Just wander. You'll stumble upon Freddie Mercury's birthplace, Omani forts, spice markets, crumbling palaces, and shops that sell everything from Maasai jewelry to unlabeled mystery tea. Take a spice tour. Yes, it's worth it. Zanzibar isn't called the Spice Island because of PR fluff. You'll see nutmeg, vanilla, black pepper, cinnamon, and cloves growing wild. You'll also get a flower crown, which is great for your ego and your Tinder profile. Snorkeling Mnemba, Atoll. This is the part of the video where we casually mention swimming in water so clear, your GoPro gives up and says, "That's enough." Sea turtles, coral gardens, and water so blue it makes Santorini nervous. Prison Island, Canggu. Irony alert. It was built to quarantine yellow fever patients but never used for that. Today, it's home to over 100 giant tortoises and a slice of the clearest water you'll ever see. Overrated? Maybe. Gorgeous? Definitely. Bashinji Safari Blue Tour. This full-day boat tour includes snorkeling, sandbanks, a seafood feast on a deserted island, and potentially a life-altering relationship with grilled octopus. Swim in a cave. Kuza Cave, Jambiani. It's not every day you get to bathe in a turquoise underground pool surrounded by ancient limestone and bats. Bring a swimsuit and maybe a flashlight. Zanzibar's food scene is like its culture, layered, global, and sneakily addictive. Try this. Zanzibar pizza. It's not really pizza. It's more like a fried crepe filled with meat, veggies, egg, and sometimes banana and mayonnaise. Trust the chaos. Urojo soup, Zanzibar mix. A wild, spicy, sour noodle soup with bhajias, coconut, potato, and whatever the chef's soul feels like adding. Octopus curry. Spicy, creamy, and unforgettable. Just don't look the octopus in the eye if you met one earlier while snorkeling. You'll hear the word pole a lot. It means slowly, and it's not a suggestion, it's a lifestyle. If your blood pressure doesn't drop by day 3, you're doing it wrong. This is also a place where you'll hear 5 languages in a 10-minute walk. Swahili is king, but Arabic, English, Italian, and your best hand gestures all make cameos. And then there's the call to prayer at sunset, echoing over the beach as kids play football in the sand. That's the real soul of Zanzibar, not just pretty beaches, but rhythm, reverence, and routine all wrapped into one golden moment. Let's address the seaweed-covered elephant in the room. Zanzibar has tides, dramatic ones. You'll walk out 300 meters in the morning and find the ocean mysteriously missing. This is normal, it's nature, but not every beach is created equal. Best beaches for swimming, all tide-friendly. Nungwi, Kendwa. Best for vibes and wind sports, Paje, Jambiani. Most overhyped, come at me. Kiwangwa. Looks amazing from a drone. Feels like a resort catalog from 2004. You've been warned. Zanzibar is safe, like really safe, for solo travelers, couples, and everyone in between. But avoid walking alone late at night in Stone Town's alleys. Not because it's dangerous, but because you will get lost and end up at someone's cousin's spice stall. Ask before taking photos of people. It's basic decency, and sometimes a paid performance. Haggle. It's expected. But do it with a smile. If this sounds like your kind of getaway, you'll also want to check out our deep dive into Mozambique's coast, another underrated Indian Ocean gem without the crowds or cliches. Link in the description. But back to Zanzibar. Here's the thing no one tells you. Zanzibar stays with you. Long after the tan fades and the mosquito bites stop itching, you'll catch a whiff of cloves or hear a Swahili phrase in a song, and boom, you're back. You remember the sound of the waves lapping against a dhow? The kid offering you grilled corn on the beach? The old man in Stone Town who told you stories that may or may not have been true, but felt important anyway. Zanzibar isn't just a destination. It's a memory in the making. One that smells like spice, moves pole, and leaves sand in all your favorite places. South now you know. Zanzibar is paradise, but not the shallow, airbrushed kind. It's deeper, it's richer. It's got scars and stories and sunsets that make you reconsider your entire life plan. And if you're lucky enough to go, don't just visit, surrender to it. Because here, even time takes a vacation.